Okay, viewers, we have a very interesting chap here. Do you want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Yeah, my name is Arnold. I'm a professional fundraiser with Oxfam, and this is only my second day, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
On our break, we had a very interesting conversation about some of the hardship that's happened in your homeland of the Congo. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the situation there?
The situation is not very good at the moment, because of the Europeans are exploiting all the natural resources that are coming from the Congo. So they take a large percentage. So in order to keep a president that's very unpopular in the country, where no one wants, as long as they've asked me whether this man will be overthrown, but I said as long as he's supported by the West, that includes UK, America, and France, this man will be in power for even 50, 60 years. As long as they want him there, which is very sad for us.
How did he get into power?
Well, he got into power because his father was assassinated. His adopted father was assassinated in 2001, Laurent Desiré Kabila. But he was one of the major. He was a soldier in the army, so they opted to give him. Look, he took the power as in an interim base. That was in 2001, but it took him 15 years later. He's still in power.
That's ridiculous.
They've only been one election as well.
Yeah, you said there was an election and he lost, but he decided not to leave.
They changed the results. The results was changed. They said it was won, whereas the true result was 66% to 39% in the favor of the other candidates, which is Tshisekedi. He fought Mobutu as well in the early 80s and 90s, but he came back to fight Kabila as well.
Do you think that at some point that he will be taken out of government?
I hope so. As a Congolese, as a Congo man, I really hope so. But in this moment in time, I don't see it, because apparently we should have election this year, because he's done 2 mandates, so he should go. He's expected to go after his mandates, but I don't. Somehow I just don't expect it to happen, because he's on good terms with the West.
Yeah.
And they will protect him there.
And they're protecting him because of the resources you spoke about off camera. What resources do they get from here?
Well, Congo is such a rich country. Potentially the richest. I've read somewhere, potentially the richest country in the world. They have everything. They have diamonds. They have silver. They have cobalt. They have materials. I don't know what it is in English. What you make phones. I think you make phones with. So there's everything in Congo. So I was even told once, there's someone that's sleeping hungry, whereas in Congo they've got the biggest lake in Africa, like Tanganyika, whereas it has the most fish in there. So Congo can actually live off fishing. We can actually live off fishing. We can live off agriculture. The country is so big, and I use this metaphor. It's like an elephant. It's like a lion elephant.
Yeah.
But the day that the elephant will stand up and walk, this country will be the biggest in the world, because of its natural resources.
Do you think that, obviously, like the guy that was in before, he was assassinated, what kind of changes did he bring to the country that were good? Because you spoke about him in a very good way.
He was an amazing. I think he was an amazing servant for the country, but unfortunately, it didn't last very long. What changes did implement? Things were cheap. He stopped corruptions. The crime rate was really, really hard on crimes, and the country were happy. But unfortunately, for only 1 year, they were only happy for 1 year. And what they did was put war on him.
Yeah.
And everyone knows when there's war, the country don't function well. Yeah. So all the money now is going to guns, to pay for guns, for defense. Because he came in a country that had no army. He invaded the country that had 0 army. What Mobutu did, he only focused on his own protection. There was only a few soldiers that were called the DSP. Any Congolese man will know that. This is where the only soldiers that were taken care of. So there weren't many, because they were close to it. But the normal soldiers or police, they were not trained, they were not paid. As a result, it caused them to rob people in the streets. Yeah. So there was robberies. So if you normally in this country, when you see a police officer, when you're not feeling safe, you're very happy.
Yeah.
Whereas in Congo, when you see a police officer, you feel intimidated because they know they're gonna take your belongings. And what that man had to do, and he had to train. He had to start up a new army. So that's money out. But unfortunately, the Congolese people didn't see it that way because they didn't, because he wasn't charismatic. He didn't tell them what he wanted to hear. But they were following the man rather than follow man rather than follow policies.
I see. Do you see parallels with our own British government in terms of people following people because of what they're purporting to be like in terms of their charm rather than what their policies are?
There's a certain attachment to it because a lot of people, you know, they like Cameron, not necessarily his policies, because they said the only reason Labour lost the last election because of Ed Miliband.
Right.
They didn't like Ed Miliband, which is really. Are you watching the man or are you watching the policies? Yeah. So there's that attached to it as well. People tend to follow what the man has to say, which is a shame, really. Which is a real shame because I feel David Cameron is, you know, for the normal working man, is not good to us.
Yeah.
He's not very good to us.
Indeed. Well, these are very interesting words. I think we'll definitely interview you again. Thank you for bringing some more substance to the channel. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right.